Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Man Cave.
Man Cave!
Where's the Man Cave on that?
Watch out, world, I'm grown now.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Ted. I'm studying a bachelor's in town and regional planning at UP.
What's up? My name is Lorenzo. I'm studying BCom Informatics.
And my name is Daniel Machi. Why do you guys love me? My introduction.
No, actually,
One, two. I should just show
Yes.
you. Alright. My name is Daniel Machi, and I'm studying BEng Electrical Engineering.
What's up, everybody? Tiff with a T here. I'm studying marketing management at UP.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Rhea. I'm studying BEng Electronic Engineering at UP.
Wagwan everyone, my name is Ofenze. I'm studying BCom Financial Sciences at UP. Yes sir, yes ma'am.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Nobuke and I'm studying medicine at UP.
Have you gotten the vaccine yet?
That's fine.
Okay, I'm Bax and I'm studying engineering, industrial engineering. Yeah.
I'm Mashiko and I'm studying BCom Law.
Alright, fabulous. Yes. So we're going to be answering a couple of your questions that you dropped on Instagram. I hope that you made them as relevant as they need to be. We're going to try and keep this video as short as possible. So if you do want a part 2, we'll only do it at 500 likes and we're not going to negotiate. So, cool. University first year relationships, good idea or bad idea?
Oh no, bad idea. Bad idea. Next question.
Don't even explain.
The second question was, do marks matter in university?
You know what? I used to think that I want to graduate with the highest marks, but then I had a revelation that actually, okay, fine, an epiphany. I had an epiphany that it doesn't matter how well you perform. If you have those good marks, and you get to your job and you're not an asset to whoever's employing you, it doesn't really help. So marks do matter to your parents. But focus on becoming a professional. Let your course really hone your skill, so that when you get employed, you are an asset. They turn to you for everything.
At the end of the day, when you have graduated, you want to be a competent individual. You know what I mean? Like everything, ultimately what you need to realize is everything that you're studying is there for a specific purpose, is to help you. You know what I mean? And if you are in flux with this particular thing, literally.
Yeah, and I think just diligence. Like in everything that you do, just be diligent. Be diligent. Yes, like the marks don't necessarily matter, as the gents were saying, but be diligent in what you're doing. So don't go and say exactly marks don't matter. So now you must be okay with the 50% if you know that's not where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like just be diligent in what you're doing. Reach your potential. Do what.
Yeah. So there we go.
A follow-up
I feel
question.
like we didn't do justice to the relationship question, because there are people who are actually asking out of genuine concern.
Okay, but I covered that in the other video. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out.
Come on.
Love to hear it. Love to see
So,
it.
what were the expectations that you guys had going into university and versus the reality of actual university?
I expected grownish.
What?
American
And
crazy whatever. Yeah, that I expected.
I expected to struggle academically and to have a tough time. But then I realized that it's actually easier to study when you're doing a course that you really enjoy. So choose what you like.
I think that's probably an important thing is especially during lockdown, something that I've seen is a lot of our peers changed courses because beyond being kicked out of your course, because like we said, if you're failing, you're gonna get kicked out. I think we also just realized that life is a bit short. So if you're in matric and you're watching this, or you're in your first year, you're about to get into it, have that conversation with your parents because it's difficult. Motivation is no way.
Yeah,
There's no
If
motivation.
you have to force yourself to study, you're already catching an L at some point.
Yeah.
Because then it's a mission.
But some people can fight through it, and if you are those some people, then go ahead. Like I'm fighting through it, you know. like I'm going, and the only way I'll stop is if they kick me out one more time, you know. then it's China. I won't have a choice. But you don't have to take that route. You can just go into what you want, because if COVID has taught us anything, it's that your degree doesn't mean security. You know, there are a lot of engineers who don't have job. Offensive, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I just also want to add.
You think Daniel's
like, there are no limits when it comes to this, especially because like you can fully be doing something else, learning something on the side while you're studying what you're studying.
Facts.
And just making yourself whole, you know. Like for me, I'm doing like some marketing thing on the side, on the internet, in my pastime, and that's really something that's in demand, you know. So there's really no limits when it comes to this.
But like, I know something that he's always said is like, what is a marketing degree going to do? Like, what are you going to do with a marketing degree? But when you look at the circumstance that we find ourselves in 3 years later with COVID, marketing is everything, because everyone is indoors. And if you don't have someone who can market you well, you can't live. And there are many businesses, there will always be businesses. They're never gonna
As Barbara was saying, you know, like there are many people who graduate with a degree and then they end up unemployed. They think that the degree is gonna be the thing that puts bread on the table, but no, like Stella was saying, it's a skill that you hone that's gonna put bread on the table. It's a skill that you're able to sell to people. So if you leave university and all you know is Hubana book and fit, all you know is to study a book.
CPF!
Then you can come work for me.
What are some resources or tips that you have for maintaining your mental health?
Hey.
Go out.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah. Honestly.
Let's be honest, guys.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
This is not being super spiritual or anything. This is fact. This is lived experience. You've been in the pits, guys. You know the pits.
Yo.
You know the pits. The dredges, chief. I'm only here because it's God. Facts. There's no other thing.
So practically, also just the people that you hang around.
Chads.
Oh my goodness.
Bad company corrupts good character.
John, bro, if you're watching this video, Listen, no. Jonathan knows who he is, bro. Look, if John is watching this video, shout out to you, because I heard this from John. He said that you're the average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with.
Oh, yeah. Hey, John.
Yeah.
Johnny!
And if you're spending time with people who are like, you know, cause child, you know, like life is
True.
this, life is that.
Facts.
Like, always like speaking nonsense. Bro, you're gonna find yourself in the same pit that those homies are in.
It's one of the best tools on your phone and these things. And
you know,
if you're around those people, they're not gonna work.
Exactly. Like if you're going to therapy and you're doing this and you're going to church and you're trying to take care of your mental health, but the people that you associate with are just
contaminating.
You know what I'm saying? If that company corrupts good characters, no way that like, you know, that you can sit in a bag of like rotten potatoes. You as a fresh potato.
Good friends are people that pull you out of the hole, not stay in the hole with you.
True. A lot of people don't really know how to make friends or go about reaching out to people. So I think if you are in your first year or you are in any year in university and you don't know what to do, or you need advice or you need friends, you can just like DM any one of us. So our socials will be in the link. In the description box. In the description box. All of our social media platforms will be there. So just hit us up. Nobody here is scary. No one's gonna bark at you. No one's gonna bite you.
I might.
Make the right friends, okay? Make the right friends, and if you're really bad at making friends, we'll be your friends.
There we go.
Provided you watch it in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah?
We can still put you on.
Here's a tough one. Yo, in the process of finding your identity at uni, how do you make sure you don't lose yourself?
At the end of the day, like it's not even about the fact that you're in university, it's just about the fact that you are developing as a human being, right? So I was chatting to Shiko, for instance, like before the video, and she said, Sirho, have you changed how you dress? Now, I'm not saying like that's a thing, like you should change how you dress, right? But literally from 2019 to now, I'm not the same individual that I was, you know what I'm saying? Again, just to bounce off of what Ofenzo was saying, you know, like the people you hang around are so important because the influence everywhere is shouting all of the time. University for someone, if not everyone, is a culture shock for some, if not all of the time.
All facts.
There are things that you're like, what? This happens like literally, that was every second day for me. That's normal, they do this, you know, whatever that may be, you feel what I'm saying? And if you don't have a base of people around you that don't necessarily desensitize the things that are supposed to shock you or that did shock you before, then it's a bit of a difficult situation.
Shout out Rio.
I think you need to sit with yourself and really just establish your core beliefs and your morals, right?
Before.
And then when you go out into university, you check who are the people that help you get stronger in those core beliefs and who are the people who shake it. Because if they shake it, then
And don't compromise who you are. Don't compromise. When you see the red flag, don't wait till the flag becomes red.
Do you have morning assembly at university?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 7:30.
It's fine.
No,
Dare me,
man.
we'll go to morning assembly together. It's fine.
how do you know about this?
How we do?
Are you checking the right?
Last 10, don't come here. What do you mean you haven't?
Yes.
There's no assembly.
No, I'm sorry. The joke flow with these guys has no.
Yeah, I do catch it in
You guys are
I'm
wrong.
sorry. I'm
Don't
sorry.
get
The
up.
people you associate with, of it's the people you associate.
I'm not sorry.
That's true. Like
Yeah,
don't be
yeah.
asking clown people for advice in university. They'll lead you astray.
Yeah, you know when all the time you're hearing, hey, this thing is hard, hey, Shlupa is gonna Shlupa you, hey, chief, it's lit.
Run away. Don't
Yeah,
listen.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lie. They lie.
It's a lie.
Don't let people speak nonsense into your life.
Yes, well, prophesy. Yes, you.
Like, okay, last question.
Okay.
Well, because a lot of these questions are about like race.
Okay.
How do I balance a social life and my studies at the same time?
And planning.
Yeah, planning.
Like, yo, you're planning.
management.
Guys, let me tell you something. It's lit, man, it's lit. And that's the thing, like, no one's gonna baby, no one cares also. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You got to university alone, you will leave alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Literally, the only people who are invested, practically speaking, in your success are the parents, you know, whoever's paying for your fees, etc., etc. You know, so your planning needs to be like on top. A1,
Make
A1.
time for
Yo,
it.
can I say
Yeah.
something? Can I
you
say
need to
something?
have
It's low-key unrelated, but like it's related to what Cyril said. You get to university alone, but before it's why you're in university alone. It's not you alone. It's not you alone. It's not you alone. If you eat and your whole team gotta eat, you can't get. You're not gonna get through, one man. Like. And I realize this late, like it's as important for me to pass as it is for my peers to pass. Like in my life, like I need my peers to pass. If my peers don't pass, if my dudes don't pass, like if I study with Daniel and Daniel is failing, because when I get to the next year and I'm taking a module that he's not taking, then I'm gonna face this module alone. So when I don't understand something, when I need to study, I'm gonna study alone. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't benefit you if your friends are failing. So yeah, you get there alone, but when you're in there. It's a song about friends, you know, you need a whole hands.
Asikali, sijabulile.
Hallelujah.
But yeah, just make time for stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Be intentional. Like, please be intentional. I was like,
That's good, that's good.
yeah. So when you say this time between 12 and 2, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Between 12 and 2, do that. And don't feel bad when you're doing it.
Because especially when it comes to campus can suck you in. So you can find yourself having 4 hours free time.
Excel.
But like 3 hours and 30 minutes you're basically just chilling doing that.
Like,
You understand? So just to add on to that, be really intentional because yes, you have a busy schedule, but you will find free time. And how you use that will really determine a lot. Guys,
If you struggle, either watch Barbara's video or like DM one of us, like for real. We're trying to help you guys. On the real.
Personally, I wouldn't mind getting paid for my help. You know what I'm saying?
The good book says your reward is in heaven.
Amen.
Like you say heaven as it is in heaven. It's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's okay.
If you guys can give like any tips or whatever regarding your specific discipline of school or anything university related, if you can't think of anything specific.
I think get help. Like, get help. It's stupid to struggle in silence. Really. In hindsight, get help.
one thing that I tried to do is I tried to be friends with everyone.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Bro, I think you need to have people that you have positive competition with. People in your degree.
Okay.
Some people that you can compete with, but in the
Positive,
same time,
yeah.
you're building each other.
Yeah.
And consult your tutors. It's just like what Silver said. Please go nag them. They must know your name.
They get paid.
The
They get
lecturers,
paid for
they,
it.
they literally get paid and they sit there the whole day. And sometimes from my experience, sometimes you know the work, you just don't know how to answer the work in university. They teach you how to put it on the paper in the way, you know, that they want it sometimes. That's really gold for me that I learned. Consult your tutors, they must know your name, nag them, ask them questions, they get paid for it so they can't chase you away.
My tutor knew my name and they literally go out of their way to make sure that you are prepared for the tutor test that counts 5 out of, I don't know, 5% out of the entire semester, but that 5% will change your life. In university, it will change your life.
Apply pressure, but apply pressure consistently. You know, don't work hard today or like don't work hard like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Work hard consistently. Apply pressure throughout. Like don't leave everything to the last minute.
Take a break. Like I know for me, like I used to study every single day. I did not go out. I did not do anything. That's all I did because I thought the workload, like, you know, but I understand that even with like actually getting the stuff inside and understanding, you need to take a break.
She's a doctor.
Yo, listen.
But she's saying it's true. There's also like a certain level that diligence can take you to, but being with God gives you a whole different favor. Like having grace and having the ability, like that's literally what the grace of God is that you can study hard, but Ticho will take 6 hours to cover a chapter that's gonna take me 2 hours because I've got supernatural understanding and favor. There's nothing weird, it's nothing crazy. It's just what happens when you have a relationship with the person who created the person who's writing your exam paper for you. Do you hear what I'm saying?
If you don't understand what Barbara is saying, dare me, let me show my academic record so I can show you what grace and favor look like because it's mad. Don't dare me for my academic record. Unless I pay my fees.
Attend classes, guys.
Oh! This was worth it!
That's what I meant when I said apply pressure consistently. Because I was attending class like Monday, Thursday, and then maybe on a Friday, and then I'd miss a week.
You never go to class on Friday.
Oh no, I didn't.
You really did not go to class.
Because there's no register. Nobody's going to check out your place. Yeah, no, guys. Go to class.
And then when I attended class, then favor.
That's too loud. Okay, closing prayer.
Thanks. But if you need prayer, you know, we got you. Anyway, thank you so much for sitting through this video. If you're watching this right now, comment this right below. We love you guys so much for watching. We really do care about you and hope that you succeed on your journey to university. If there's anything else that we didn't cover that you need us to cover, hit us up and we will definitely take the time out to answer your questions. If you need help with absolutely whatever, email us, DM us, however it is, but we're here for you.
Cheers, guys.
Charlie! 500 likes and then we will do a part 2 if necessary. But until then, we really can't get it.
We can't do it.
Like, we actually can't. Like we need to leave.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?